Good afternoon, everybody. Today is April 12, 2023. Today our lecture is Visuddhimagga, part of Purification, Samadhi Nidesa, about the concentration, Anapana, Sati, mindfulness and breathing, part 112. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddhas in Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for watching. We are continuing to learn about the Anapanasati, mindfulness and breathing. So the mindfulness and breathing meditation method is, concerned with two kinds of meditation: samatha meditation, tranquil meditation, and vipassana, insight meditation. So the Buddha said in 4 toilets, 4 groups, explaining how to practice the Anapana meditation. The foundation of the meditation object is in-breath and out-breath, asasa, pasasa, isn't it? So asasa, pasasa is very common to all, and then it's depend on how to use as a meditation object. You can practice samatha and vipassana. So you need to practice both samatha, vipassana, and some technique is only vipassana. Yeah, it's possible to practice in various ways. So the breathing in and out, the meditation anapana is very popular, very common to all, and you get many options. If you want combine samatha and vipassana, it's possible. Only vipassana, you don't want to practice a samatha, it's still possible. There's a way, there's an option Buddha gave. Okay? So that's why we are talking a lot about the anapanasati, mindfulness and breathing. So today we continue the last group, how to practice. Last group means that the practice, the way of practice, the meditation with the object. Foundation is anapana. Yeah, foundation is anapana, in breath and out breath. But sometimes, if you want just only to vipassana service, you don't need to, too much focus on the in breath and out breath. No need. Just starting, you focus on that, and then you practice to get the power of concentration. After that, you have to change the vipassana. So here today, viraga nupasiti itapana Pali, explaining Viraga Nupasi. So Viraga plus Nupasi. So two words combined here. Viraga Nupasi di ita. So Viraga Nupasi and Viraga plus Anupasi. So Anupasi is contemplating. Viraga is disappearing, fading away. Disappearing or fading away. So the part here is playing Viraga Nupasi di ita Bana. Bana, the other, and continuously explaining Viraga Nupasi di ita. So the Pali, what the Buddha used, Viraga Nupasi, the Pali. Ita meaning that Pali, refer to that Pali. So Viraga Nupasi di ita. Viraga Nupasi, the Pali, in the Pali. Viraga Nupasi in the Pali. Okay? So the Dwe Viraga. Dwe is a two. Viraga is fading away, disappearing, or fading away or disappearing. So disappearing is two different kinds. Two different kinds. That's why in Bali say Dwe Viraga. There are two kinds of fading away, two kinds of disappearing. What are they here mentioned? Khaya Viraga. Khaya Viraga also Achanda Viraga. Achanda Viraga also. Don't worry, the Pali continues explaining what is a Khaya Viraga, what is Achanda Viraga. Okay? So Khaya Viraga, Khaya is a gone. This gone. Khaya is the distraction. Achanda is completely, absolutely disappearing. Yeah. So two different kinds. Here, Buddha Viraga Nupasi is you contemplating the fading away. Is there two kinds of fading away? Number one, Viraga, Khaya Viraga, and number two, Achanda Viraga. So Tata, in that two kind of fading away, Tata, in that kind of Viraga, two different kind of Viraga, Khaya Viraga, Khaya Viraga meaning is Sankharanam Khana Pingo. Sankharanam here, Sankhara. Sankhara is Namarupa, isn't it? Sankhara here, Pali is many different usage. Here, Sankhara is Namarupa. So the Namarupa, Sankharanam is of the Namarupa, of the materiality and mentality. Khaya Khana Pingo. Khana is a momentary moment. Khaya is a moment. Khana is a moment. Khana, binga is a disappearing or fading or dissolution. So, yeah, in our body, body and mind, materiality and mentality, all the time disappear, all the time dissolution. Moment by moment, dissolution. Nothing left. Everything gone, nothing left. But continuously, successfully substitute with the new one. That's why we think we call and stay alive. Isn't it? So continuously substitute new one. Old one gone, disappear. New one substitute. Like this, that changing continuously, non-stop. This is a kana bingo. Kana bingo means that means momentary disappearing. Yeah. So that momentary disappearing here we call kaya virago. So momentary disappearing is everything momentary disappearing. Here mostly Buddha focus on the namarupa, materiality and mentality. That's why sankharanang kana pingo. Here Pali, very important. Sankharanang kana pingo. The other disappearing is not very important. We have to focus our body and mind, materiality and mentality. Namarupa, momentary disappearing is very important to know, to realize. If you don't know, you make yourself trouble a lot of, wrong view. It's very, dangerous way, dangerous view appear. So that's why here Buddha mentioned kaya viraga. The kaya viraga meaning is sankharana kana bingo. In our body, materiality and mentality continuously, momentary disappearing. That nature is here kaya viraga. Yeah, watching on that, contemplate with that nature is we call here kaya virago. Here we call here viraga nupasi. Oh. Kaya viraga is one kind of viraga, isn't it? Kaya viraga is one kind of viraga. Viraga fading away has two different kinds. One kind is kaya viraga, another kind is achanda viraga, two kinds. So here explaining kaya viraga is our body and mind all the time, moment by moment, disappearing, non-stop disappearing. That nature, contemplate with that nature, is we call contemplating fading away. Viraga nupasi. Viraga nupasi, Buddha mentioned in the Pali, is that meaning. If you watch your body and mind, all the time focus on body and mind fading away, disappearing, momentary disappearing continuously, non-stop that nature you're watching, that practice, that meditation practice we call viraga nupasi, contemplating with fading away. So that is we call here specifically kaya viraga. Kaya viraga. Yeah. Kaya is kaya here is a binga. Binga is disappear or fading away. So that's one kind. Number two, achanda viraga. Achanda viraga completely or absolutely fading away is nibbana. Yeah. So nibbana, nibbana is kind of the object. But not in our daily life object is not nibbana. Because our daily life object is connect with namarupa all the time. Nibbana object is never connect with namarupa. Disconnect. Completely disconnect the namarupa. So that's why in our daily life, our normal mind, average person, Putujana, average person mind, all the time walking very busy with Namarupa object, not Nibbana. So Nibbana is a special object for the noble person, noble Maggacitta, path consciousness, noble path consciousness. For the Maggacitta, the Sudapati Magga, Sakaragami Magga, Nagami Magga, Logodra Chitta. Logodra Chitta is only Nibbana object, not daily life object. So the Nibbana meaning is here Ichanda Viraga. No, Ichanda is absolutely or perfectly. Viraga is disappearing. Disappearing meaning is Namarupa. Nature of Namarupa completely, perfectly, absolutely disappear. Because the Nibbana is not connected with the Namarupa. Materiality and mentality. No connection. Because the Nibbana is a kind of the, safe zone. Kind of the safe zone. Safe zone for all living beings. All living beings has a Namarupa. Namarupa is problem for all living beings. Because we have a Nama, we have a mind, we have a mental problem. We have a body, material or physical body, we have a kind of problem. We need to, every day we need to, the kind of the take care of our body all the time. Because of they are totally dependent on the many causes. We don't know something happened, we don't know. What's the cause? For example, in headache, there's a many cause. Headache, toothache, many body parts. Sometimes something happens. Sometimes we don't know real cause because there's many causes to happen that kind of problem. So that is a great, big problem for all living beings. Nama, Rupa. Because of Nama, we have many problem. Because of the Rupa body, we have a body problem, toothache, headache, various kind of disease. We call in nowadays many kind of disease, kind of the cancer or kind of the heart problem, because we have. So there's a common problem. Whatever you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. It's your problem because you have that kind of body part. Now you are okay, but later we don't know what happened. Because they are totally dependent on the many causes, isn't it? Many causes. So body and mind is our program, our own program. Our life is body and mind. Without body and mind, we can't see our life. Our life is body and mind. So that's why our life has problems. Our life has own problem because of body and mind. Why? Because of body and mind totally depend on many causes. We need to support the required causes to the body and mind. That's why we need to eat, we need to drink every day. We need to change the butchers. We need to well warm, or we need cold, or many things to do with our body to maintain. To maintain our body, we have a lot of things to do, isn't it? But even though we try our best, but body and mind is their nature. Whatever you do, they don't care. Body and mind don't care about you. Body and mind, working on their own nature. All the time depend on the causes. The causes changing, they're also changing. The causes disappear, they also disappear quickly, fast, very fast, quickly. So, yeah, the noble person view is like this. Oh, body and mind is our own problem. If you have a body and mind, you need to do a lot of things for them. So Nibbana, that's why we want Nibbana. Nibbana is not connected with the body and mind. So we don't need to do anything about body and mind. It's really, really safe zone. That's why I told you, Nibbana is a kind of the safe zone. In the samsara, in the long, long rebirth, we reborn again and again, is only Namarupa, body and mind. We get body and mind, we start program. Because the body, we need to maintain anything to maintain the body and mind, isn't it? This is a kind of the burden. Buddha said it's bara in Pali, bara. Burden is a kind of heavy load. You need to carry heavy load. Heavy load means not too many load, two load, nama and rupa. We carry our nama and rupa with very heavy, isn't it? So that's why the noble person, they don't like a nama rupa. But we cannot destroy the nama rupa. Nama rupa is our life. So it's not the way to destroy nama rupa. Buddha never recommended to destroy the nama rupa. The problem is, because of nama rupa, we attach to them. That is problem. Why we again and again get Namarupa? Because we want. Why we want that Namarupa? Because we don't know. Namarupa is our problem, common problem. We don't know. Suffering, dukkha means we don't know suffering. We don't know dukkha. We don't know unsatisfactoriness with the Namarupa. That's why we want Namarupa, and we try to do action karma. That's why we get the next life. We reborn again and again. So there's here Nibbana is not connected with that kind of happening. That's why Achanda is a completely, absolutely, perfectly, Viraga is disappear. So never ever connect with the body and mind. That's why here Bali mentioned Nibbana. Achanda Viragoti. Achanda Viraga meaning is Nibbana. 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 Absolute fading away. Absolute fading away is Namarupa is not never connect with the Nibbana. So This is second one, second kind of the Viraga. Second kind of Viraga, Achanda Viraga. Achanda Viraga is Nibbana. So the contemplating with the Nibbana is not for all, for noble person, area. For only area, Maka Chitta, Phala Chitta, the Lokuttara Chitta, Subramanian consciousness, noble path consciousness and noble fruition consciousness, Lokuttara, Maka Chitta, Lokuttara, Phala Chitta. It's working with Nibbana object only. Yeah. So anyway, Viraga Nupasi, what the Buddha mentioned, the Pali, contemplating fading away is the two kind. One kind is our body and mind momentary disappearing. This is one kind. Another one is Nibbana, Achanda Viraga, Nibbana. Okay? Okay, so we have to understand like this. So Viraga Nupasi means two different kind. So number one, Viraga Nupasi, Nupasana. Here Pali explain. Viraga Nupasana meaning is the Dubaya Dasana Vasena. The Dubaya is a Tang Ubaya. Tang means refer to the two different kind of Viraga. Okay, two different kind of Viraga meaning that here already mentioned Khaya Viraga and Achanda Viraga. So the Dubaya, that Khaya Viraga and Achanda Viraga, Dasana is a seeing. Vasena is according to the watching or seeing these two Viraga, Khaya Viraga and Achanda Viraga. Okay? But Pavada. Pavada is a habit. Vipassanā Vipassanā inside meditation also. Mago cha. No, Mago is Riya Maga here. Riya Maga. Okay? Mago cha. So Riya Maga here is Subramanian consciousness, Lokuttara Chitta, Path consciousness. So here Pali mentioned Viraga Nupasi, contemplating with the fading away, that practice during the Vipassana for the common person and for the noble person. Two different persons. Common person is a state practice, not complete the practice. A noble person is a complete the practice. So that's why it's separately mentioned two different kinds. Vipassana is for the common person. Magga is for Arya, noble person. Okay? So whatever, anyway, so the noble person, watching that kind of fading away, Namarupa, or watching on the Nibbana, noble person is possible to watch in the Nibbana as also. So anyway, noble person can do watching Namarupa disappearing, fading away, or Nibbana, watching the Nibbana as an object. That is what we call Viraga Nupassana. So Viraga Nupassana is contemplating the kind of this fading away, the kind of two kind of fading away is possible for the noble person with the Vipassana or with the path consciousness, not mega, not noble, path consciousness. Only Vipassana. Yeah, one day practice Vipassana, as I mentioned, the watching fading away of the Namarupa. So at that time, Nupassana is a Viraga Nupassana, here mentioned. So Viraga Nupassana is like this. Two different persons, Putujana and Ariya, noble person. So the kind of, okay? And Taya, Taya. Tuidaya. Taya is with that Viraga Nupassana. Tuidaya is a two kind. The two kind of Nupassana here. So not only Viraga. Viraga Nupassana, Echanda, Taya. Duidaya is a two kind. Two kind. Taya means with that Nupassana. So the Viraga Nupassana is or two kind, Vipassana and Mega. Two kind. That one we fought. Huh? Viraga Nupassana is a two kind. We say Vipassana also, Mega also. Because of two different normal person, Putujana is Vipassana. But Ariya is a both. Vipassana or Mega, noble path. So that's why. So here mentioned Taya, Duidaya be two different kind also. Taya is a Nupassanaya here. Taya is with the Nupassanaya, with that Nupassana. Contemplating. Nupassana is contemplating again and again, watching. Samanagado. Samanagado poses. Samanagado huktoa. They poses with these two different kind of Nupassana. So that means the watching on Namarupa or watching on Nibbana, whatever. That means Asando, Passasandoja. Asasando is I will breathe in. Passasandoja, I will breathe out. Like this. The person who breathe in and breathe out. Watching on the Namarupa disappearing or Nibbana, whatever in that Nupassana, is possible. So, Viraga Nupasi, Asa Sesami, Di Sekadi, Pasa Sesami, Di Sekadi, Di Viridabo. That one is a Buddha already mentioned. Viraga Nupasi, Asa Sesami, Di Sekadi, Viraga Nupasi, Pasa Sesami, Di Sekadi. Buddha mentioned in the last fourth group, Buddha mentioned to practice in breath and out breath. So stay still breathing in and out is staying, but their focus is not breathing in and out. Their focus is Namarupa or Nibbana. So that meditation is not samatha. That is only vipassana. Okay? But starting with asasapasasa, that's why we call asasapasasa the anapana meditation method, isn't it? But at the time, they just not only anapana, they focus on namarupa. Namarupa is a various kind of rupa, various kind of nama, whatever. Here, it's possible to practice. So the last four method Buddha gave, four group method is only purely for vipassana, not the samatha. Samiti Saikati, Pasase Samiti Saikati. Yes, watching, contemplating with the fading away or Namarupa, or watching, contemplating on the Nibbana. Nibbana is a perfectly, absolutely disappearing of the Namarupa. That nature watching is here. Viraganupasi Asase Samiti Saikati. That kind of practice is Buddha's call. So Vedabha should be known like this, should be known. Okay, so Nirodha Nupasi Bhatipi. Nirodha Nupasi. Yeah. So Vidaga Nupasi, Nirodha Nupasi is the same way. So that's why I just mentioned Esewa Nayo. Just same method, same way. Nirodha Nupasi. Nirodha also disappeared, isn't it? Nirodha is a cessation. Cessation. So Nyoranupasi, Bhadepi. Bhadepata is a what? What the Buddha used. Nyoranupasi what? Also is one Nyo, same method, same explanation. Because the Vidaga and Nyora is here, the similar nature. Fading away, cessation means disappearing. Disappearing. So, okay. So Pali don't want to explain again. So similarly, you should know like a Viraga Nupasi. So the here English translation is contemplating fading away. There are two kinds of fading away. That is a fading away as a distraction, kaya virago. And then absolute fading away. This is the achanda virago. So here in these two different kinds, fading away as a distraction, kaya viraga is the momentary dissolution of formation. So formation in English translation is sankhara, is a formation, but sankhara formation meaning here is a namarupa, not the other name, namarupa. Okay, so we have to understand. The marupa disappear momentarily, moment by moment, disappearing all the time. The nature watching is we call kaya virago. And then absolute fading away. Achanda virago is nibbana. Yeah, nibbana is really peace. Cannot translate. Nibbana isn't just translate nibbana. Okay, and then contemplating or the fading away is inside the Vipassanā, and it is a part. Part is a mecca. So the noble part here, part is a noble part. Nagodara Chitta, supermundane consciousness. which occur as a scene of these two. So these two meaning is fading away or namarupa or nibbana. These two. Okay, so it is the one he poses the two-pole contemplating. Two-pole contemplating meaning is the two kind of Vipassanā, Viraga Vipassanā, two kind of Vipassanā and Magga. So that is can be understood of him. He trained us, I shall breathe in, I shall breathe out, contemplating fading away. Viraga Nupasi Asa Saisamiti Saikadi. Viraga Nupasi Pasa Saisamiti Saikadi. Pali mentioned like this. Okay? And then the same method or explanation applied to the clause contemplating cessation. Contemplating cessation is Nirodha Nupasi. Nirodha is a cessation. Okay. Okay, so Pali more explaining here. Continue. Padi Nesaga Nupasi. Yeah. So the last method what the Buddha mentioned, there's a four method, one guru. Four method as a one guru, what the Buddha said. Viraga Nupasi, Asase Samiti Sekadi, Viraga Nupasi, Pasase Samiti Sekadi. This is one. And another one is Nirodha Nupasi, Asase Samiti Sekadi, Nirodha Nupasi, Pasase Samiti Sekadi. And then the third one is here, Pati Nesaga Nupasi, Asase Samiti Sekadi. Pati Nesaga Nupasi, Pasase Samiti Sekadi, like this. Okay, so that's why Pali is studying like this. What is the Pati Nesaga Nupasi? So that's why Pali is studying. Pati Nesaga Nupasi di itabi. So the Buddha used the word, Pali word, explaining here, Pati Nesaga Nupasi, in the Pali also. Itabi. Itabi is also, in the Pali also. Dwe Pati Nesaga. Dwe is a two, Pati Nesaga. Pati Nesaga is a relinquishment. Relinquishment. In English translation, relinquishment. Okay, so there's a two kind of relinquishment. What are they here mentioned? Parichaga Patinesakoja. Parichaga. Parichaga means giving up. So giving up meaning is not negative, So somebody, they give up something, give up give up the weight goal or something like this, negative, isn't it? Negative mind. But here, Buddha used Parichaga Patinisa go is not negative. Okay? Be careful. Giving up is sometimes negative way we use. In order also giving up hope. If you giving up hope, that is a negative. It's not good, isn't it? Negative mind, negative mindset. But here, Parichaga Patinisa go is Parichaga Patinisa go is not negative mindset. Not negative mindset. So giving up means giving up the what? Mando defilement. Kilesa. Kilesa is really need to giving up. Yeah. Because kilesa make a lot of problem. Kilesa is kilesa is a common enemy for all living beings. Kilesa murder defilement make many problem, many kind of danger. For example, right now all over the world, anger is more and more. And that's why make killing a lot of people. Any reason, killing a lot of people, the innocent people, killing is not good. It's not humanity. It's a kind of because of the killing is because of the mother defilement, kilesa, isn't it? Anger, including anger. Yeah, no, lobha, dosa, moha. These three things, three mother defilement is really dangerous for all. So giving up these mother defilement here we call parichaga. Yeah, parichaga. Okay, so parichaga patinisago. Number one, patinisaga is parichaga. Okay, parichaga patinisaga. And then number two, pakhandana patinisago ja. Number two is a pakhandana. So pakhandana meaning is entering. Entering into the nibbana is a kind of we call pakhandana. Yeah, pati nisago. Last week we have a two show. One show is a dangerous show. Another show is a safe zone, nibbana show. So we want to run away from that kind of dangerous place. We need to run into the nibbana show. That kind of that thing. So pakhandana means that meaning. Running into the safe zone. Okay? So pakhandana. So pakhandana patinisaga. So patinisaga is relinquishment is two kinds. Giving up and entering into the safe zone. Safe zone means totally free, totally freedom from the namarupa, dangers, mentality and materiality. So that meaning here. So patinisaga nubasi is we have to understand patinisaga is two kinds. Parichaga, patinisaga. So relinquishment is giving up relinquishment, number one. Number two is a pakhandana patinisaga. Pakhandana patinisaga is a relinquish entering into the safe zone or totally freedom zone. It's a pakhandana patinisaga. Okay, so after understanding like this, patinisago yiwa. Patinisago yiwa. So the relinquishment, patinisago relinquishment, also Vipassanā, contemplating. We call G2 was combined. Patinesagga and Nupassana, two words combined like this. Patinesagga Nupassana. Oh. Patinesagga Nupassana contemplating of the relinquishment, two kind of relinquishment. Here, Buddha used Patinesagga Nupassi. Okay? Because the Patinesagga is two kind. Giving up, entering into. These two kind. Contemplating these two kind. Yeah, the giving up kilesa, manda defilement. So when you practice meditation, the Vipassanā, watching Nama Rupa, that at that time, no lobha, no dosa, no moha, the manda defilement not happen. So at the time, you parichaga patinesaka, isn't it? Nupassana. Patinesaka Nupassana. Isn't it? Because of giving up. You giving up the possible manda defilement kilesa at the time. watching every single moment, you giving up the manda defilement kilesa, isn't it? So that contemplating is we call here Patinesaka Nupassana. Understand? Yeah. So Patinesaka Nupassana is not the other one. We inside meditation, Vipassana. Watching Namarupa every single moment. At the time, there's no lobha, no attachment, no anger, no ignorance, moha. So free from the kilesa at the time. But it's a momentary. Is it? Even though it's a momentary giving up the manda defilement kilesa, is we call here Patinesaka Nupassana. Yeah. Buddha explained like this. Because at that aramana, when we're watching every single moment, that aramana cannot produce kilesa. That's we giving up kilesa. That meaning is we all momentarily giving up the possible manda defilement kilesa, isn't it? So that's why Buddha mentioned the Pali Patinesaka Nupassana. That kind of Patinesaka Nupassana is a giving up kilesa. Okay? Giving up kilesa. Okay, so here Pali more understanding and explaining Vipassanā Mekkana. Vipassanā Mekkana. Vipassanā and Mekka. Vipassana is an insight. Vipassana is an insight. Mega is Mega is a noble path consciousness. Eta madi vachana or eta adi vachana. Eta madi vachana is a two words combined. Edam plus adi vachana. Edam plus adi vachana. Okay. So Edam is referred to Patinesaka Nupassana. Adivachana is a meaning. So here, Patinesaka Nupassana is two kinds, the Vipassana and Magga. Giving up Kilesa is Vipassana side. The Parichaga Padinisaga. Parichaga Padinisaga, giving up, relinquishment, contemplating the giving up, relinquishment is Vipassana, isn't it? But Mega, the part consciousness is not like this. No need to giving up. Already given up. Mega is already given up, run into the Nibbana. So, Pakandana Patinisaka. So, Patinisaka is two kind. You have to understand. Pakandana is entering into the Nibbana. So, entering into the Nibbana is just only Mega, part consciousness. Ariya Mega, or the, the supermundane consciousness, isn't it? Not normal person is not possible for normal person. For Ariya, they can enter into the Nibbana. The meaning is that their mind running into the Nibbana object. Isn't it? This is the nature of mind. Our mind is all the time running into the Aramana object. But normal mind running into the samsara object, isn't it? Visual objects, sound, smell, taste, touch, thinking. Just only these. Not Nibbana, but noble person. Because of the power of Mega, part consciousness, entering into the object of the Nibbana. That is here Pakandana Patinisaka. That's why Pali here meaning Vipassanā and Mega is the Patinisaka Nupassana meaning. So the meaning that here Pali explaining is a Patinisaka Nupassana is you get two kinds, Vipassanā and Mega. Vipassanā is for the person, normal person, practicing the Vipassana at the time. That noble person, for them, another kind of Pakandana, Patinisaka, entering into the Nibbana object, their mind is. So here explain more. Vipassana, he more detail explaining. Okay? More detail explaining. Because some they are not clearly understanding. That's why I'm adding more detail explaining. Or it is true. You can translate like this. It is true, or he more explain detail. Vipassana inside meditation is Tatinga Vasena. Tatinga Vasena is a momentarily. According to the momentary. According to the momentary. Tatinga. Sade together. Sade together. Khanda big sankhare hi. Khanda Abhisankhara. Khanda is aggregate. Abhisankhara is we learn in Parichasamubhara, dependent origination. In the Parichasamubhara, Sankhara. Vijabhachaya Sankhara. That Sankhara is we call Abhisankhara. Kamma. Sankhara here, Abhisankhara here, Kamma. Yeah, so Khanda Abhisankhari means we make a various kind of karma, good karma, bad karma, good action, bad action. We make with the 5 aggregate, isn't it? So that's why Pali use Khanda Bisankhare. With the various kind of karma action studying together, kilese or Kilesa is a mental defilement. Purification. Purification is giving up. Yeah, when you practice meditation, you know, the object is Namarupa. So watching the Namarupa every single moment, watching. So Kilesa is no chance. Mental defilement is no chance to arise. So that meaning is that we didn't make any reaction to that object. That meaning we didn't make a reaction to that aramana with the loba attachment or with the anger, dosa, with the moha, you know, ignorance. No reaction with the kilesa. That meaning is giving up the kilesa, isn't it? So Brahmacharya is giving up. Giving up the kilesa at the time, but that giving up is the temporarily, the momentary. Then the Ringa was saying, momentarily giving up. Okay? Cannot completely giving up at the time. Anyway, that is very important, you know. So here Pali is playing Vipassana is can remove the kilesa momentarily only, not completely. Okay, but we can start with the situation. Momentarily remove. Finally, our mind has a very powerful. At the time, we can remove forever. We can remove the mental defilement kilesa forever. Finally, isn't it? So starting like this, when you go to the primary school, and then you need to the middle school, high school, and college, university. Finally, you get a graduation or something like this. So like this, step by step. So Vipassana is that kind of. Okay, and then why Kilisa the mental defilement given up? Because here mentioned Sankha Sankhata Dosa Dasanena Cha. Sankhata Dosa. Here dosa is a no anger. Be careful. Pali dosa here dosa is no anger. Dosa is a kind of the fault. Kind of the danger. Sankhata dosa. So kind of the danger is impermanent nature. Nature is kind of the danger. So I already told you. When you go to the shopping mall, you see very the design later the design fashion design clothes. When you look at color is very beautiful and the design very attractive. So I like it. It's match with my body or something like that. So you make a decision, okay, I will buy this, and then you approach to that clothes, and then you take it, and you check it, you see 3 holes. When you see 3 holes, you don't want it, isn't it? Even though the semen, oh, I will give you free. You don't want. Even though give free, you don't want it because there's a 3 hole like this. All nama rupa, materiality and mentality, there's a 3 hole like anicca, dukkha, anatta. So impermanent is kind of danger, isn't it? All the time, whenever you watch nama rupa, mentality and materiality, whatever, you see only nature, impermanent nature. Disappear, 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 all the time. All single moment, all the time disappear. Whatever whenever you watch them, similar, same. So that kind of is here mentioned. Pali Sankhatta dosa. Sankhatta dosa. Sankhatta dosa is that kind of the nature impermanent, unsatisfactoriness, dukkha, and no soul. That 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 fault, dosa, or danger. Yeah, dasanayanacha is seeing. Yeah, you see, you understand it, you realize, oh, all kind of body and mind, whenever happening, anytime, any place, same. Happening like this all the time, disappearing, disappearing, just completely disappear, not appear, new one, it's okay, but new one again, then you also disappear. So that kind of danger is the big dangers huh? For all living beings. But no Vipassana, they don't see it. They don't realize that danger. They don't realize that danger. Everybody happy without seeing that danger, isn't it? So here the Pali mentions Sankhata dosa dasanena cha is when you practice a Vipassana, watching Nama Rupa in your sixth door, appear Nama Rupa, whatever, just kind of the anicca danger, dukkha, unsatisfactoriness danger, no soul danger. That kind of danger you're watching all the time. You see that you realize that nature, you don't want it. Because if you touch it, danger. Like the Buddha give that another example is very interesting. The very poisonous snake in the neck. There's a three mark. That snake in the neck. There's a 3 mark. Mark. 3 mark. Anicca mark, dukkha mark, anatta mark. Namarupa is a kind of danger of the poison snake. But inside the water, the fisherman take that inside the water. Fisherman is very happy. Oh, I got fish, very big fish. That fisherman think like this. But fisherman take out from the water, seeing these 3 marks, the snake is so, you know, yeah. He don't want it anymore for just a moment. He just try to, throw away, isn't it? Like this. Watching the Vipassana, understanding, realizing that three, characteristics, nature, dukkha, anatta. The meditative feeling is like a fisherman feeling. Or I need to throw away that dangerous thing. Isn't it? So Pali is explaining like here. Sankhata dosa dasanena cha. You practice a vipassana and realize that three nature of the namarupa, impermanent nature, unsatisfactory nature, no soul nature. So that realizing is, I don't want it. I don't want it. There's a reason why Vipassana person, Vipassana meditator, giving up the kilesa. There's a reason. Because of nature, dukkha, anatta, these three characteristics, seeing or realizing that meditator automatically giving up the kilesa. All namarupa. Like this. Okay, so the Pali mentioned here. Pali word is not too long, but meaning is too deep meaning. Sankhata dosa dasanena. Seeing the richness of the body and mind. And then Tapi Baridi. Tapi Baridi is the opposite of that. So opposite of that meaning is opposite of nature is nature. So in the Nibbana is never ever depend on the cause. So Nibbana is nature. If Nibbana depend on cause, Nibbana is a nature. Because it depends on cause. Namarupas depend on many causes. So this Namarupa is a nature. Namarupa appear because of cause. Namarupa disappear because of cause. So the opposite, Namarupa and Nibbana is opposite. So the Tabi is in the opposite way. Nature opposite nature. Dukkha opposite is a sukha. Like this. Nibbana, in the Nibbana, Tina Taninataya. 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 Tanina is inclining toward the Nibbana. Taninataya. Yeah, like I already told you the example what the Buddha gave. The fisherman inside the water, the poisonous snake, he think fish, very big fish, he think. But he take out from the water, you see the three mark, he don't want, he want throw away as soon as possible. So his mind is inclining to what to do like this, throw away. Or Namarupa is no, not good to attach. Huh? Dangerous. Like this. So Tanina Daya is like this. He want to throw away the poisonous snake. Like this meditator, practice meditation, inside meditation, want to removing the namarupa and then going into the nibbana, toward inclining toward the nibbana. So the mental situation happening like this at that time. So very deep meaning in the Pali. Tanninataya is, because in his hand, very dangerous. So need to remove as soon as possible. Stay in his hand, he will die anytime. So that's why he need to throw away as soon as possible. Yeah. So that means Daninataya. So inclining toward the Nibbana, that kind of the safe zone, or totally free from the Namarupa. Yeah. And Bakhandati. Bakhandati is running or entering into the Nibbana. So the fisherman throw away that snake and then he ran away, isn't it? He didn't stay in the water. If he stayed, the snake come to him, maybe. So he ran away to the shore. The Nibbana is a kind of the shore, the without dangerous, the place. So Bakhandati is running, entering into the safe zone. So that is we call here Parichaga Padinesa Jiva Bakhandana Padinesa Godija Hojati. So two kind of Padinesaga. Parichaga Padinesaga, giving up Kilesa, and also Bakhandana Padinesaga, running, entering into the Nibbana, safe zone. That kind of relinquishment we call two different kinds. Already Pali explained, Padinesaga is two different kinds. So why we practice meditation, inside meditation, that there is these two reasons. We want to give up kilesa because we cannot as when we just practice and remove the kilesa, it's not possible to make. We just momentary removing, giving up kilesa, and then practice again and again, more mental power we get. That mental power is finally powerful. It's possible completely removed kilesa. There is a Bakhandana in entering into the safe zone, so no more dangers or namarupa at the time anymore. Finally, so two steps. When we practice meditation, Vipassanā is momentarily removing or giving up the kilesa. And then finally, Bakhandana, Patinisaka, we run into the safe zone, Nibbana. When we have powerful mind. Yeah. Without powerful mind, we can't do that. We cannot run into the Nibbana like this. Okay, so that's why Pali explained like this. So that's why Buddha used the Pali word Pati Nesaga about but yeah, Pati Nesaga Nupasi Asase Samidi Sekadi. Pati Nesaga Nupasi Asase Samidi Sekadi. Buddha give that kind of technique to practice a Vipassana. This is only Vipassana also. That the third method. First one is the Viraga. Viraga Nupasi. Second one is Nirodha Nupasi. The third one is Pati Nesaga Nupasi. Asase Samidi Sekadi. Pasase Samidi Sekadi same. Okay? Yeah, so 3. And then we have to another one. Okay? So anyway, so here in this Pali English translation is here. Pati Nesaga Nupasi is a contemplating relinquishment. So Pati Nesaga relinquishment is 2 kind. Here, 2 kind. Relinquishment as a giving up, parichaga, Pati Nesaga, and relinquishment as entering into is a Pakandana, Pati Nesaga. Pakandana. And relinquishment is said a way of the contemplating. So the contemplating or relinquishment. So relinquishment, the Vipassanā is the Pati Nesaga, the relinquishment. Relinquishment is saying Vipassanā watching again and again is to remove to momentarily giving up the kilesa to make it or to enter into the Nibbana. So that's why. Relinquishment also contemplating, saying, so there is a Buddha used 2 words together. Pati Nesaga Nupassana. Okay, so Vipassana Magana for insight is called both relinquishment as a giving and relinquishment as entering into. Think firstly through the substitution of opposite quality is give up the defilement, mental defilement with their aggregate producing karma formation, sankhara. Karma is no karma, no make karma. That means no reaction to the aramana. So giving up under defilement means no reaction to karma. That means no make a reaction to the means in future no result. According to the Paticcasamuppada, Sankhara Pachya Vijnana, reborn again. So no sankhara, no reaction means no sankhara, no sankhara means no vijnana, no reborn again. So Vipassana is given a kilesa is no karma. That's meaning is no reborn again. So, also, but not completely momentary. And secondly, through seeing the richness of that what is formed. So there is here English translation is what is forming is namarupa, the kind of nature, kind of the danger, nature, impermanent nature is a danger. So seeing, understanding, or realizing that we also enter into the nibbana by inclining toward the nibbana, which is the opposite of the form. A form here, namarupa. Opposite of the namarupa. Opposite of namarupa is nibbana. Yeah. So nibbana and namarupa is opposite way. The nature is opposite. Nibbana, no cause. Namarupa, all the time they need cause. Nibbana, never ever arising and disappearing, but namarupa ever arising and disappearing, like this. Because of the permanent condition. Nibbana, no, never ever dependent condition. That's why we call Nibbana is a safe soul, no danger. Nama Rupa. So opposite side. Okay. And then we go to Pali explain another one. Mago. Mago. Here, Mago is noble path. Noble path. Mago. Noble. The superman consciousness. Samuchida was seen. Samuchida. Not the Dinga. The previous one, Vipassanā is, you remember, Pali, the Dinga was seen. The Dinga is a momentary. Samuchida is a completely. Samuchida. Completely. Absolutely. Nothing left. That means Samuchida was seen. Sade Khandabi Sankhari he. Yeah, Khandabi Sankhari is with the aggregate and action, Kama, Kilese, great tragedy, giving up. Giving up the Kilesa, Samuchida was seen according to the completely forever. Completely meaning, Samuchida completely meaning is a forever removing. Never ever again. The Kilesa never ever again at the time. For example, the Sotapatti Mega, string entering Mega consciousness, destroy brown view, deity, and doubt, Vichikecha, completely meaning is never ever arising again. So that is Mocheda in Pali we use. Mocheda is a completely cut off. Chida is a cut off. Yeah. Sang Mocheda. Sang Uchida. So Bali is like this. So completely cut off. Tao and Vichikecha never ever arising again for Sotapanna. Sotapanna is totally free from, totally given up wrong view and doubt. Isn't it? So that meaning here. So Mega also given up Kilesa, Manda defilement, that given up is different from the Vipassanā. Vipassanā is the Dinga was seen, momentarily given up. Here, Mega given up is completely given up. Okay? So Pali is mentioned like this. Smochida was seen. Okay? So here give the reason. Aramana Karanena cha. Nibbani. So Nibbana is Aramana. Aramana Karanena is a make. Karana is a make. Make as an object. Aramana. For the meta. Chitta. Part consciousness Aramana. Part consciousness Aramana is only Nibbana. So the part consciousness inclining or entering into the Nibbana. That's why here Pali use Bakhandati. Bakhandati iti. Bakhandati is entering into. Entering into Nibbana make as an object. Aramana karanena. Okay. So that's why these two different nature. Mega is we can call Padichaga Padinesaga or Pakandana Padinesaga. Two different kind of Padinesaga. Mega also we can use. Because Mega Parichaga Padinesaga is given up Kilesa, Manda deferment completely. Never ever again. And another one, Pakandana Padinesaga is Mega Chitta, part consciousness, always entering into the Nibbana object, not the other object. No. Only Nibbana. Mega Chitta, yeah, Mega Chitta is Sotapati Mega Chitta, Aramana is Nibbana. Sakaragami Mega Chitta, Aramana is Nibbana. Anagami Mega Chitta, Aramana is Nibbana. Arhada Mega Chitta object also Nibbana. Isn't it? So that we learn in Abhidhamma that one. That's why here Bali explaining the Mega is we can call another name Paichaga Patinisaka or Pakandana Patinisaka. So here Bali mentioned Parichaga Patinisaka Chiwa. Parichaga Patinisaka also Icha Pakandana Patinisaka also Ojadi we call Mega as in two names, two different names. Parichaga Patinisaka or Pakandana Patinisaka. Because of these two natures. Okay? Parichaga given up is a completely kilesa manda defilement given up. That's why Parichaga Patinisaka. And then all the time Mega Chitta object is Nibbana. So Mega Chitta all the time entering into the Nibbana object. There's a Pakandana Patinisaka. Okay, that's very important to understand. Ubhyam Vipassanā. Oh. Pana, the other one. Ubhyam. Ubhya is two kind. Vipassanā and Magga. Okay, two kind. Ubhya here means Vipassanā and Magga, two kind. Ubhya. Ubhyam, these two. Magga, Vipassanā and Magga. Also, Purima Jnanana. Purima Jnana. Sorry. Purima is previous. Two times Buddha used. Purima Jnanana. Purima Jnana is the Jnana is a wisdom. Inside wisdom here mentioned. Inside wisdom is I already told you. Inside wisdom is a 10 kind or inside wisdom, starting from the Samasana, Samasana Jnana. But when you count in details, starting with the Namarupa Brecheda, Namarupa Brecheda, Pachya Brekaha, Samasana, Udiyabaya, Pinga, Paya, Harinawa, Nebida, Monchidu Kamyada, Pati Sankha, Sankharupika. So that the many different level of the inside wisdom. So here mentioned Purima Jnana, previous inside wisdom, Anupassana door. Anu again and again. Asana door is watching, seeing. So that meaning is you have to practice Vipassana. The inside wisdom level is that you have to again and again practice that level. More and more, stronger and stronger, you see clearly realizing the nature of body and mind. But in this inside wisdom level, again and again, up and down, like this. So, Nupassana door. Nupassana, the Ujjati, we call Nupassana because again and again watching. Okay? So again and again watching, that's why we call Nupassana. So that's why Buddha used Duvidayapi, two different kinds. Daya, Patinesaga, Nupassana. Relinquishment. The term contemplating relinquishment of the contemplating or the relinquishment. Samanagado. Samanagado is the poses, the person who poses these contemplating. Utoa heaven. Asasando. Asasando is inbred, make it inbred. Asasando, make it outbred. So that's why Buddha mentioned. Pati nesaga nubasi asa se sami di sekadi. Here two sentences combined. So if you make two different sentences, pati nesaga nubasi asa se sami di sekadi. Another sentence, pati nesaga nubasi asa se sami di sekadi. Like this. Okay. So the contemplating the relinquishment, I will breathe in, I will breathe out. So I practice like this, I train mind like this. So you should know the meaning. Very double. So that is also the Vipassana. Yeah, mentioned the Buddha how to practice Vipassana in that way. Okay. So here in the translation is also the part, Mago, is called for the relinquishment as a giving up and the relinquishment as entering into. Think it give up defilement, mental defilement with the aggregate producing karma formation by cutting down of smoke cheetah. Cutting down of means smoke cheetah. And then it enter into the Nibbana by making its object. Yeah, Adamana. So also both inside and part are called contemplating Nupassana because of they are receiving successively Nupassana, successively meaning again and again. They're watching, seeing, or realizing each preceding kind of knowledge. Here, Pali is inside knowledge, not general knowledge. Okay, the preceding kind of inside knowledge. So have to translate inside knowledge, not just knowledge. It is one it poses. There's twofold contemplating. The twofold contemplating means parichaga, patinisaka, and pakandana, patinisaka. These two kind of contemplating. And that it can be understood by him. He trained us. I shall breathe in, I shall breathe out, contemplating the relinquishment like this. Okay. Okay, so we continue Pali explaining Idam Chatuta Chatuka. Oh, Idam is this. Chatuta Chatuka. Chatuta is a fourth. Chatuka is a four method. Fourth method. So fourth method is you have to understand the kind of the method is first method is Satowa Pasasadi, Satowa Asasadi, Satowa Pasasadi, Digan Wasasando, Diga Asasamidi, Sekadi, Rasan Wasasando, Rasan Asasamidi, Sekadi, and then Sabakaya Pati Sangwedi, Asa Samidi, Sekadi. Sabagaya Pati Samvedi, Pasa Samiti Sekadi, isn't it? So like this. And then Pasambayan Gaya Sankara, Asa Samiti Sekadi, Pasambayan Gaya Sankara, Pasa Samiti Sekadi. This is a fast food method. Understand? Yeah, we learn already. Huh? So this fast food method is together samatha and vipassana. You can practice both way. So Pali you have to remember. So Satowa Asasati, Satowa Pasasati. First. And the second is Diganwa Asasando, Digan Asasa Samiti Pasati, Rasam Pasasando, Rasam Pasasami, like this. And then Sabakaya Badi Samudi Asasi Samidi Sekati, Sabakaya Badi Samudi Pasasam Sekati. And then Pasambayan Kaya Sankara, Asasi Samidi Sekati, Pasambayan Kaya Sankara, Pasasi Samidi Sekati. This is a fast full method. Fast full method. And then second full method is a study PD Pati Samvedi Asa Samiti Sekati. PD Pati Samvedi Pasa Samiti Sekati. This is a first method. And then PD is after PD is Sukha. Sukha Pati Samvedi Asa Samiti Sekati. Sukha Pati Samvedi Pasa Samiti Sekati. This is second method. Either PD, Sukha, and then that one is Chitta Sankharam Pati Samvedi. Chitta Sankhara. Chitta Sankharam Pati Samvedi Asa Samiti Sekati. Chitta Sankhara Pati Samvedi Pasa Samiti Sekati. Like this. PD, Sukha, Chitta Sankhara. And then the fourth one is Pasambayan Chitta Sankharam Asa Samiti Sekati. Pasambayan Chitta Sankharam Pasa Samiti Sekati. Isn't it? This is a second full method. Second full method. That full method is Abhidhamma Chidam Asa Samiti Sekati. Abhidhamma Chidam Pasa Samiti Sekati. First method. Second method is Samadhan Chidam Asa Samiti Sekati. Samadhan Chidam Pasa say samidi chakadi. Okay. That method is we more jian jidan. We more jian jidan di. But we more jian jidan di. We more jian jidan. Asa say samidi chakadi. We more jian jidan. Pasa say samidi chakadi like this. Nature nupasi. Asa say samidi chakadi. Nature nupasi. Asa say samidi chakadi. This is a third four method. That four method. So 1 to that four method for 4 3, 12 method is for 4 samatha and vipassana. But today here we learn Viraga nupasi asa say samidi sekadi. Viraga nupasi pasa say samidi sekadi. And then Niroda nupasi asa say samidi sekadi. Niroda nupasi asa say samidi sekadi. Isn't it? And then Patinesaka nupasi asa say samidi sekadi. Patinesaka nupasi pasa say samidi sekadi. So that kind of method is we call only Vipassana, the fourth method. That's why here Pali explain here. Ida Chatutta Chatuka. So Chatutta Chatuka, the fourth method is Sutta Vipassana. Was saying. Sutta is a pure, not including Samatha. Sutta Vipassana was saying according to the pure insight. Buddha talk. That method. Fourth method. Fourth method. So altogether we explain here the anapanasati, mindfulness and breathing. Altogether 16 method. Solasa, 16 method. First 4, second 4, third 4, 4, 4. So 4 multiplied by 4, 16. We got 16 kind of method. Okay, so later Pali explain in that one. So idam chatu ta chatu gang. This four method is for only pure vipassana, not including samatha, which in Buddha talk, hold down. Okay? Purimani pana, the other one is Purimani Tini. Purimani is a previous, Tini is a 3. 3 4 method. 3 kind of 4 method. Starting from the first to that. I already told you. So these 3 4 method is Samatha Vipassana was in or both. Samatha and Vipassana. You can practice Samatha or you can practice if you want Vipassana as well. Not only Vipassana, okay? You have to understand like this. That's a very important to understand though, because asasa in breath and out breath meditation is, connect in 2 different meditation method. That's why Buddha explained 16 details, 16 method. So number 1 to 12 method is possible to practice samatha or vipassana. But number 13 to number 16, last 4 method is for only Vipassana. Here Pali mentioned. Okay, that is very important to understand. Okay, so even like the Chatona, Chatona is a four, Chatogana is a four method. Was Sena according to the four method. So 4 multiplied by 4, you got 13, 16 solasa. 16 is a solasa, Pali mentioned. Solasa is a 16. 16 solasa, what to solasa, what to? What to is kind of the foundation. Kaya Nupassana Satya. Oh. That is a Kaya Nupassana. According to the 4 foundation of mindfulness, the Satipatthana, the Kaya Nupassana, body contemplating, including the body contemplating. So Kaya Nupassana Satya Bhavana. Vedava should be known. So another title, the full foundation or the mindfulness, Satipatthana. You have to understand Kaya Nupassana. Even like this. Solasa Vatu Vasena Cha Tana. So 16 foundation. Ayang Anabana Sati. That mindfulness in the breathing is Mahaphala. Mahaphala is a Mahaphala. Maha and Phala together, Mahaphala. Great fruit, result. Mahaphala Hoti, Mahanisansa. Mahanisansa is a great benefit. Great result, great benefit. Same. Mahaphala, Mahanisansa. Bali all the time use T2 different Pali words. Great fruit, great benefit, great result, great benefit. So this, this charity only with the pure insight. Or one of previous 3 deal with the serenity and insight. This is a how development of mindfulness of breathing with the 16 bases in 4 traits should be understood. So this mindfulness of breathing with the 16 base, that's the great benefits Pali mentioned. Okay, so I think we have to a little bit more. Here Pali said Tatarasa. Tatarasa is Tatara plus Asa. Tatara means refer to the previous Pali. Mahaphala, Mahanisansa, great result, great benefit, meaning great benefit, the Pali. Asa is that Anapana meditation, mindfulness and breathing. Buddha saying like this. Ayambi ko bhikkhave Anapana sati samadhi bhavito bahulikato santo jiva panito cha ti adi vachanato. Which is Buddha say, or bhikkhave monk. Ayambi ko. Ayambi anapana sati samadhi. That breathing, mindfulness and concentration in the breathing meditation method, Pawido, Davro, Pauligado, many practice. Santo Chiwa Panidoja. Santo is a calm. Panido is a best. So etc. Buddha talk. Santa Bhava Di Santa Bhava Di Vasenapi. Santa Bhava is very calm, peaceful. Maha Nisansada. Manisansada is a great benefit. Vidava should be known. The meaning is Buddha said, if you practice anapana, the mindfulness and breathing meditation method, your great benefit is your mind very calm and peaceful. Vitakopichida Samatadayapi. So here's the reason why that kind of benefit get it, because Vitaka, the initial application, Vitaka is very dangerous. Initial application is or make our mind unstable. That's why the anapana sati remove that kind of vitaka, so no shaking. Mind is very calm and peaceful. That's why. So the meaning here vitaka upichira. Vitaka upichira. Upichira is cutting off. Cut off the mind wandering or thinking. Yeah. Samatha daya with samatha. Samatha is possible. It's possible to make the cut off the thinking. Ayan ki. He Modi is explaining that anapanasati meditation, mindfulness and breathing meditation, Santa Panita Asechanaka Sukhaviharata. Santa Panita. Santa is a calm. Panita is the best. Asechanaka. Asechanaka is not mixed with the other. Sukhavihara is a very the abiding happily. Sukha is happily. Vihara is abiding. Staying, living. Abiding means staying or living. Staying, living with the happiness. Samadhi Andharakarana. Samadhi Andharakarana. And Samadhi is concentration. Andharaya is a danger. Karana is a make. So the danger or make a danger for the samadhi, vitaka, thinking, vasena, according to the vitaka, idocha, there, here and there, idocha, chittasa, mind, addition mind, vidavana, running away. Vidavana, running away from the meditation object, isn't it? So thinking many things. So mind is not working with the meditation object. Mind is running away to the other. So chitta's vidhavana is running away. Vidhavana is running away. Vichinditva. Vichinditva is cut off. Anapana Ramana Bhimukhe Mukhamiva. Anapana is in breath and out breath. Anapana in breath out breath. Aramana is object. The object in breath out breath object. Bhimukha is inclined to what? Chidam Karodi, the meditation mind make, the inclining toward the in-breath and out-breath only, not the other object. Okay? So Tenewa, Tena Ewa. Because of that reason, Buddha talk, Anabana Sati Bhavedava, Vitako Pichira Daya. So anapanasati, breathing, mindfulness and breathing, bhavedava should be developed. Why? Because of vitaka to cut off the vitaka thinking. So the Buddha mentioned like this. Okay? So English translation is its great beneficialness should be understood here as a peacefulness, both because of the what? Because this concentration through the mindfulness of breathing, one develop much practice, again and again practice, meaning it's a both peaceful and sublime, etc., etc. And then because of its ability to cut off applying thought, vitaka. For it is because it is peaceful, because it is sublime, and unadulterated, blissful body. So thinking unadulterated meaning thinking the sense pleasure. So abiding is a living, stay, mind thinking again and again the sensual pleasure. Is that cut off the mind running here and there with applying thought obstructed to the concentration. And then keep the mind only on the breath, in breath and out breath as a meditation object. So that's why Buddha said mindfulness of breathing should be developed in order to cut off applying thought like this. Okay, so we still left a little bit more Pali explaining and then conclusion. I think next week. So we stop here today. Already 4 o'clock. Yeah, so that's one very important to understand mindfulness and breathing meditation method is connect with 2 meditation methods. So that's why we have to learn this one in detail like this, and you need to understand that kind of benefit what you get after practice of mindfulness and breathing meditation. So the more you understand, the more you can easy to practice that meditation method, and you will get that kind of benefit easily. Okay. So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha's teachings stay and last longer and longer in the universe. The more last the teaching longer and longer, the more we get the benefit from it. So that We say Buddha Sasanam Chiyandita in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chiyandita. Buddha Sasanam Chiyandita. Buddha Sasanam Chiyandita. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idami bunya asawakayang hodu. Idami bunya nibbanasa pachayo hodu. Idami bunya nagapala nyanasa pachayo hodu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye-bye.